Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to investigate something you've probably held 1,000 times, but maybe never truly seen, the $1 bill.
I mean, have you ever really looked at it? Because when you flip that bill over, you'll find it's not just some fancy green and white design. No, it's a puzzle, absolutely packed with hidden symbols and secrets.
Yeah, see, the symbols on the back of the dollar have these multiple competing meanings. So let's unpack them.
Okay, let's dive right into this with the most obvious and, let's be honest, the strangest symbol on the Great Seal, that pyramid. It just feels so out of place, right? So ancient Egyptian. And the first thing you probably notice is it's not even finished. It doesn't have a top. The top is just flat. So why? Why would the designers of a national symbol just leave it incomplete like that? Well, there are two main theories. The patriotic view is that it represents America as a nation that's always a work in progress, always striving and building. But then there's this more mysterious theory, one that suggests it's a clue, that someone else is meant to finish it later as part of some larger plan. Kind of sounds like something out of a movie plot, doesn't it?
And you gotta ask, why a pyramid in the first place? Well, it turns out the founders were totally obsessed with the classical world. They saw pyramids as the ultimate symbols of strength and permanence. So choosing this over something more, well, American, like a log cabin or the Liberty Bell, that was a deliberate statement. They were linking their new nation to the grand, enduring ideas of ancient history. It's a very specific and very curious choice.
Now for the next piece of the puzzle, that eye, the one floating in a triangle right above the unfinished pyramid.
So this symbol actually has an official name, the Eye of Providence. And traditionally, it's meant to represent the eye of God, watching over and guiding humanity. Okay, so the official story is pretty comforting, right? It's a sign of divine protection. But if you flip that idea completely on its head, you get something a little more creepy. The conspiratorial view is that it represents surveillance and hidden control by some secret, powerful group. It's not a sign that you're being protected, but a sign that you are always being watched. And this is where things get really interesting. That all-seeing eye, it's also a prominent symbol used by the Freemasons, a centuries-old secret society of builders and thinkers. And get this? Many of America's founding fathers were Freemasons, and they're the same people who helped design the country's early symbols. So yeah, the mystery definitely deepens.
All right, let's switch gears and decode the text, because the words and numbers on the seal add a whole other layer to this puzzle.
Right underneath the pyramid, you'll find this Latin phrase, Novus Ordo Seclorum.
Now, the official translation is a new order of the ages, celebrating the start of a new American era. Sounds pretty good, but conspiracy theorists have a very different take. They read it as New World Order, and they interpret that as a hint at a secret plan for a single group to control the entire world. And finally, let's look at the very foundation of the pyramid. You'll see a string of Roman numerals. MDCCLXXV. So what do you think? Any idea what that date is? It's probably the most famous year in all of American history. Yep, 1776. So why is this date so significant? Well, of course, 1776 is the year the Declaration of Independence was signed. That's the one we all know. But it was also the year a very controversial secret society, the Illuminati, was founded over in Europe. So is that just a wild coincidence, or is it another hidden message?
So, when you put all of these clues together, what does it all really mean?
It's pretty wild, right?
You can see how two completely different stories emerge from the very same dollar bill. One is a story of divine protection, of patriotism, of a growing nation, and the other, it's a story of hidden control, of secret plots, and of powerful societies. One is about history, and the other, well, it's a mystery. And at the end of the day, the symbols on our money are all about power. As one source puts it, the dollar doesn't just pay for things, it teaches us who has power. It's like this daily reminder to question what we see. So the next time you have a dollar bill in your hand, don't just spend it. Take a second and really look at it. Are you just holding a piece of history, or is it a puzzle just waiting for you to solve? The answer might literally be in your wallet.